Wow, that's crazy. I'm glad you figured out this life hack. Do hobbies. I was about to say, yeah, and you don't monetize your hobbies, but we are making a podcast about books, though we don't make any money from it.
We don't make
so
any
maybe
money
that's
from it, so it's still just a hobby.
It's still a hobby, yeah.
It's still
just a hobby.
We're at 140 episodes of hobby.
It's fine.
I love this hobby. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Midlight Crisis, a real podcast hosted by three grown-up biologists revisiting books from our teens, and it's totally cool. I am one of your hosts, Sophie, and my cat just fell down the stairs. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, no.
She's okay. As soon as I started saying the intro, she was like, okay, bye. And she proceeded to put her claws all in me while I was trying to talk. And then missed the old cat staircase I have down from her cat tree and slipped down it. Anyway.
Well,
as you may have heard me say just a second ago, I am one of your hosts, Sophie. And I come to you today having survived the huge year because I am a silly Billy and I have good hair.
well.
Wait, what did you survive?
The huge year. Just the year.
Huge ear?
Year.
Like the organ that we hear out of?
Like an annum. Like 52 weeks. 1 year.
Oh, a year!
Huge
year.
Wow. Year. No, it was a huge year.
Wow. What happened?
It's an apocalypse of huge.
It was just really big.
Everything was just bigger. Were
you in Texas?
Yeah, that's what it was. No, it's like when you bring a blobfish up from the bottom of the ocean and then it gets all puffy and bigger than it was before.
Yeah.
Because it depressurizes.
Yeah.
That's
barometric trauma.
Yeah. So it was barometric trauma, but don't worry. I got out of it.
Woo, congrats.
Because I'm a silly Billy.
With good hair.
Silly Billy.
And have good hair. Side note, did you know that a silly Billy is a type of clown?
No.
It's a kind of clown that was called a capital S, capital B, silly Billy. And I went on like a deep dive because I went to the Wikipedia page for clown. And then there was like 3 paragraphs and it was like clown societies. And I was like, oh my God, what?
Oh no.
Okay. That's not what this podcast is about though. But I just need everyone to know that there is a Wikipedia page for clown society.
Clown society.
Societies with clowns in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I have good hair also. Clowns noted for having good hair, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm just the court jester and have good hair.
Yeah, but that makes sense. The comedic sidekick always survives, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, like you wouldn't think I would make it through something called the huge year because I'm only 5'5", but I made it anyway. Because of the being a silly Billy and having
because of the
hair.
being a silly Billy. Yeah. You just tee-heed your way out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Just goofed around.
Yeah.
Goof around and find out, you know? That's me and how I got here today. It was very stressful to get through that apocalypse, but don't worry, I made it. What about you guys?
Today, recently, I guess, or whenever this happened, I survived the dog swarm because I am evil and always bring snacks.
Oh.
That is a good way to survive the dogs.
That's an interesting combination.
I think they usually call them packs.
The dog swarm. I mean, is a swarm just multiple packs?
Oh,
no.
that's a mega pack, like the
A
mega
dolphins
pack.
do. A super,
Yeah.
a
A
super,
super
A
pod.
super pack.
a super pack is actually just a swarm. Yeah,
Yeah. Right?
scientifically
Everyone
speaking.
agrees.
Yep.
That's the proper ecological term,
Dog.
definitely.
I think dog swarm is definitely the like Sharknado 16, Sharknado versus dog swarm. You know, like that's sort
Yeah.
of the energy
Yeah.
I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
After they've run through every other animal.
I agree.
Dog swarm.
Dog swarm.
Wow. Evil and have snacks.
I do always have snacks.
Yeah.
It's actually so bad. I've probably wasted so much money on protein bars because I just always need to have like something on me because if I like sugar crashes or whatever, even though I'm not diabetic. So I like have a protein bar on my desk at work. There's one in my box at work that's probably been there for like 2 years. There's
Mhm.
one in my purse. Actually, I think there's 2 in my purse. There's like several scattered throughout all the different bags I have, like my scuba bag, my gym bag, my work bag,
Yeah.
just my normal purse. Like,
Just all of it. And then you
Yeah.
do the thing where they get all crumply and gross looking and
Yeah.
you're like, well, I better throw this out and get a new one.
yes.
Yeah.
And then it's
instead
just
of
like an
eating it.
endless, it's an
Yeah.
endless cycle. Every once in a while, I do actually need it, right? So it's like in those
Yeah.
moments, I'm like, oh, I'm so
Right,
glad
yeah.
I have this.
Yep.
But like,
Yeah.
I have probably wasted so much money on protein bars that I've just
Yeah.
thrown in the garbage because they just live in my bags for the, well, what if I need it moment.
I think that's the point of protein bars though. I think that's their selling point. You don't really want to eat them unless you have
No,
to.
They're
Yeah.
all
You know?
so gross.
They're kind of
Yeah.
gross no matter what. And so, but you have them for the morality points.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and for when the dog swarm hits.
When
you
the
know?
dog swarm hits, they would love the
Yeah.
protein bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this all tracks.
Yeah.
This all tracks.
I got
Wow.
some True Bars or something from Costco.
Oh,
They're
yeah, I've
like
tried
key
those
lime and
ones.
strawberry shortcake
Yeah.
flavored. And it's like Play-Doh covered in icing sugar. They're the most disgusting things
Oh my
I've ever eaten.
god.
I was gonna ask how were they, because I've tried that brand, but I've
Ugh.
tried the donut one and the other one, and I had the same thought. I was like, these are just gross.
Yeah.
Really, really unpleasant.
Oh, okay.
I just think they need to stop making protein bars like sweet. I think they need to try making them be savory. Because sweet, you just get that weird aspartame taste.
Well, yeah,
You
because they're all
know?
filled with artificial sweeteners. Like, I'd almost
Yeah.
rather they use real sugar, which is almost why I sometimes have gone back to candy bars now.
Snickers is right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, because it has like peanuts and peanut butter. Like, it's got
Yeah,
a
it's
bunch
got
of
a lot
stuff.
of protein
Yeah.
stuffs.
Yeah, so I think that was like the original intent, but yeah, they're just so loaded with sugar. But like some days I'm just like, well, one, I need sugar too, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I would rather eat a fucking Snickers bar than these gross ass protein bars. And like, to be frank, with all the shit that's like put in protein bars, I almost think the Snickers might be better for
I
me.
think so.
Like,
And it tastes better, which is so
Yeah.
important, you know?
yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, on
Anyway,
the protein bar, who is
we're-
the last person?
We're gonna
Protein bar
finish this
tangent.
intro if it kills
Yeah.
us. Who's the last one?
Hello, I am Hannah, and I'm here with you today because I survived the Superstorm Civil War because I am beautiful and cold. Unfortunately, I might be a Twilight vampire.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Beautiful
say,
and
I was
cold.
like, or just like any vampire. Any
That's
vampire
true.
is just find as like ethereal beauty and cold.
Yeah, so
Dang,
that's
so
nice
true.
for me.
You're a vampire.
I'm a vampire.
Wow.
Can you make me a vampire? I want to be a vampire.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
we
we
can
can
go
do
do science at the
science.
bottom of
Yeah.
the ocean.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, what was the first part? What Civil War did you live through?
The Superstorm Civil War,
Oh.
which is unfortunate because it seems like two things at once.
Yeah, and so just by definition, since you made it through a Civil War, are you Jasper?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jasper on the wrong side of that Civil War?
Listen, we don't need to talk about that.
You're not Jasper in that one way, for sure.
I'm Jasper AU, where he was one of the good guys.
Yeah, you were on the good side of the superstorm.
Twilight AU, where everything is the same except Jasper fought on the other side of the Civil War.
Yeah, Jasper wasn't a piece of shit in ye olden times.
In ye olden times.
Yeah.
It must be uniquely not uniquely to every country that isn't the US. I guess other places have had civil wars too. But when I hear Civil War, my brain immediately goes to the Captain America movie.
Oh,
Or which
mine
one
does
is that?
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, no, mine
Well,
does
like
too.
Superstorm looks like Super Soldier if you like
Yep.
just glance at it.
Yep.
Oh, that
so-
was when you as soon as you said it, that was my first thought. I was like, oh, okay, so we're in a
Mhm.
Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Cool,
That's
cool, cool,
okay.
cool, cool.
Well,
That's
no,
fine.
that's terrible. But I like Captain America the character.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to be in one of his movies. There's a lot of
No.
property damage and random civilian death.
And large monsters or robots or aliens or something. You know,
Yeah.
there's just like a lot happening.
Nazis.
Yeah. Over and over and over again.
Nazis. Literal Nazis.
Anyway. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, we did it. We introduced all of ourselves and it's
Oh
only
my
been 20
God.
minutes.
This is
Oh.
how you know we're not actually professionals.
Yeah.
It's just a hobby, guys.
This is how you know it's a hobby.
But
With
like somebody
great
sponsor
editing,
us, we
though.
will take the money.
Yeah, we will
Yeah,
take the money.
shamelessly.
Absolutely. And now from our sponsors, just kidding.
Oh.
No. And now, because the reason we've all survived apocalypses today, of course, obviously, is because we are reading the apocalypse, the post-apocalypse book, dystopian book, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. And I have no idea who's going to tell us what happened in the chapter we read this week, but somebody is.
Okay, the tributes are heading to training.
Wow.
We start with Katniss.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
We start with Katniss struggling to operate the fancy shower and then meeting with Peeta and Haymitch, where the District 12 tributes decide to fight about how good the other is instead of highlighting their own strengths. The kids then head off with Effie to do some training. Wow, I wrote this horribly. Sorry.
We're doing our best.
Kids head
Yeah.
off with Effie to do some training, and we follow along as they learn to set traps, throw spears, and find out about Peeta's cake decorating skills. We
Uh-huh.
also meet Rue during this, who is the 12-year-old tribute from District 11, also named after a flower, just like Prim. And all the training concludes with their final evaluations, where Katniss impresses with her bow and arrow. But since she's the last tribute, she barely holds the attention of any of the game makers while she figures out those weird capital bows and arrows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But lucky for them, she shoots an arrow directly at the apple in their roasted pig's mouth and ends with the iconic "Thank you for your consideration" bow moment.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
How different would this book be if Katniss's name was just Kate?
It's like our dystopian heroine, Katie.
Kate. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like Dune. And the main character's name is Paul.
Paul, yep.
That's incorrect.
It's incorrect.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if Katniss was named Hannah? Be
No.
like,
Yeah.
no.
Any name that's
no,
like-
it's not.
Any name that's like popular right now, you just can't
Yeah.
have it.
No,
You know?
yeah.
It's like that thing that everyone talks about where Tiffany
Yeah.
is like a historical name from like the medieval times, but you can't have a medieval person named Tiffany because nobody would believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, you're right.
Yeah. This is our hero of the rebellion, Jessica. Like, no, it's not.
yeah.
Don't be silly.
Don't be absolutely not. Wow. Great. Anyway, on to the actual content of the chapter.
Yeah. I just want to point out that even with all of the Capital's like amazing futuristic technology, they're still in hell because they still have to use lotion after they shower. They can't just like be blasted with hydration or something. It's so upsetting.
I'm sure the really rich people have like a nozzle in their shower that does just like auto apply like a hyaluronic acid serum directly to their skin.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a dream.
There are so many things at the beginning of this chapter that I thought you were going to say about being in hell, and it's the lotion.
It's the lotion.
Honestly, it's relevant.
Yeah. Hannah's deeply anti-lotion.
I really, really don't like it.
So that's why Katniss is in hell. I was thinking about how maybe they just don't offer this to tributes, but I was like, maybe Hannah is about to say, I can't believe it's the future in the capital, and you still have to put up with a bad night's sleep.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
how have
that,
we not figured that out yet?
Surely they're all just drugging themselves to, like, get good sleep.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
But isn't there like a thing that even if you like drug yourself to sleep, you're not getting as good of a sleep?
Yeah,
as
you have
if-
to go through the cycles.
Ugh.
Yeah. Which is why I don't take weed gummies every single night, even though I want to.
Even though it would at least let you sleep.
It would let me
better.
sleep.
I think the capital solves that problem by just not thinking about anything ever. And so they're not stressed
yeah.
about anything. And so they just fall asleep perfectly every night.
Yeah, they don't have problems.
Yeah.
Wow, couldn't be me.
Nope.
No.
Me neither. Never.
Nope.
The
The other part of
yeah.
the beginning of this chapter, that puts us in hell, not necessarily Katniss,
Uh-oh.
is that the dawn is breaking, or perhaps you could say it is breaking dawn,
No.
and she has bitten herself and there's blood in her mouth.
No.
And I was like, and yet again, we come back to this.
Everything. We've read so many books since Twilight, and yet
And
yet,
yet,
here we are.
All roads lead to Twilight,
All roads lead to Twilight.
it turns out.
I mean, my reading obsession, it leads back to Twilight, so
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like it's a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. And
Wow.
Hannah's reading obsession stems from Aragon, and mine from Maximum Ride, and that's why we picked those books.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Anyway, this book, still, we're coming
Yeah.
back to it.
Not Breaking Dawn.
Coming back to
Are
it.
you sure?
Not
We
this
could talk
one.
about Breaking Dawn.
We
No,
could talk
I
about Breaking Dawn.
don't remember
Okay.
anything out of Breaking Dawn.
I think Sophie might leave if we tried to read Breaking Dawn
I
on
would.
this
You
podcast.
can do the podcast by yourselves. See ya. I got stuff to do. I don't. I'm busy that day. I'm actually sick that day. I have to do laundry.
Yeah, I have to launder my cat and
Yep.
feed
She'd
my
love it.
bed.
Yep.
I do like. So Katniss has her like terrifying shower and her hellish lotion moisturization,
Yeah.
and then she like gets dressed and braids her hair, and she's like, "Wow, finally, for the first time since the reaping, I look like myself." And then 2 chapters later, she's like, 2 mornings ago, I was waking up at home. And it's like, okay, so it's been one day.
So it's been one day.
Oh, yeah.
It's been one day. And you're like, oh, finally.
Finally,
look
I'm
like myself
just me.
It really emphasizes the teenager of
Yeah.
her, I think.
And she's also really back to herself because she is suspicious of PETA for this entire chapter again.
The whole time.
Basically the first thing that happens here is that Haymitch is like, you guys gotta spend this whole time together. You guys are best friends and or in love.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say that yet, but he's like,
It's
I want
coming.
you guys always together, always seen together. That's the strategy. And I mean, I get where this is coming from for Katniss, because she doesn't want to have to kill PETA. You know, like,
Yeah.
she doesn't want to get to know him more. And so she's like, he's obviously, like, it's probably safer to try and convince yourself that it's like, this is all
Definitely.
his trick also, you know, because you're trying to figure out a way that you can be okay with killing him later.
Yeah, she's definitely, like, trying to protect herself.
Yeah.
But it does come off a little, just the tiniest bit silly.
Yep.
When Peeta's just being nice.
Yeah.
And Katniss like, how dare
How
he?
dare you be nice? Like, he compliments her. Well, they get into a compliment fight.
Yeah.
Which is top tier. Incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
It's very good. It's like, no, well, you're really good at lifting flour. Oh, yeah, well, you're very charming. Oh, yeah, well, you're.
You're so strong. It's
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, you're smart. Okay. And, like, where was I going with this? Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm remembering. Oh, yeah. And then he says something like, she has no idea the effect she has on people, which is the
Mhm.
thing that is what these books are all about, which is that Katniss reaches everybody all the time.
Mhm.
And so she spends like so many times in the rest of the chapter being like, so how was he insulting me with that? Let me try and figure
Yeah.
it out.
She's like, it was obviously an insult, and he's trying to trick me, but I can't quite figure out
Yeah.
how yet.
He probably meant people were pitying me, but they weren't. It's like, that's not what he
Yeah.
said. It's a
I
good time.
find PETA very, like, I feel like this is a really good chapter for establishing PETA as a character. He
Yeah.
gets a lot of, like, I mean, he's a major part of it because it's told from Katniss's point of view, and Katniss has to spend all of her time with PETA. But he's, like, very, like, witty and has clearly, like, a dry sense of humor, and as we've talked about before, obviously, like, understands the, like, people charming part of the games
Yeah.
pretty intrinsically.
Yeah. I had forgotten how much he, like, stands up to Katniss. You know, like,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't, like, take her shit, like, at all.
Yeah, I feel like this, in this chapter at least, this book, PETA, is pretty different than the beginning of the movie PETA that you see. Like, this one seems much more, like, confident and self-assured. And, like you said, he doesn't put up with Katniss's nonsense.
Yeah, I don't really remember the movie at all.
That's fair.
Yeah. But
That's
like
a shame.
yeah. I mean, I remember
We'll have to watch it.
I can remember like scenes from it, you know?
Yeah.
But like is PETA much more like a shrinking violet? in
Not
the
even.
movie?
He's just like,
No.
he just, like, doesn't have much going on yet by this point in the
Yeah.
movie.
Okay.
Like, he's just the other guy who is, like, doing his best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the movie doesn't really establish him as like a player until the interviews. Like that's kind of like his
Yes.
breakout moment where you're like, "Oh no, this kid knows what he's doing."
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And then like in all the activities, the skills they
Mhm.
have to learn, like it does a really good job of showing that like if they could be a team, PETA and Katniss
Yeah.
would be a good team, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have very complementary skill sets.
Yeah.
For example, Katniss is good at making snares and decent at throwing a spear a short distance.
Mm-hmm.
And PETA is very strong and good at camouflage. And none of these are foreshadowing any events that
Nothing
will
at
happen
all.
later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I mean, it's pretty well established at this point since this book and the movies have been out for so long, but it's like, yeah, it was kind of cool that the dude was the one who was like the artsy decorating cakes guy.
Yeah.
And the girl wasn't the one who was magically good at art and, you know, all the girl stuff.
It was ahead of its
Yeah.
time.
Ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that they inverted the tropes. Like, Katniss is the, like, quiet,
Yeah.
sulky warrior
Yeah.
character, and PETA is the nice, sheltered boy with the art skills and
And is
social
nice.
skills.
Yeah.
And is nice. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
anyway.
they still made it where because I looked this up because I was like, what's with this is like kind of later because she doesn't have the bow and arrow here. But I was looking up like, what's with the female archer thing?
Yeah.
Because I do think Hunger Games like popularized that
I
as
would
like
think so.
like as a more recently. But I was looking it up because I'm like, why is it that like women are always archers? You know, like
Mhm.
it seems like something that
Yeah.
they do a lot in media. And it was kind of interesting. I was reading up on like nothing super intense, but I was reading up on like TV tropes and stuff like that because I figured that might be an interesting place to look. And it was talking about how like there has always been this thing in society where like you can't hit a girl, which stems from like Victorian time, you know, like where the honor code or whatever, like you can't hit a girl. And that has sort of progressed into you can't have women as like a melee fighter. And particularly in like comics where like female superheroes were brought in, female superheroes were usually given like ranged abilities. Like if they were if they had magic powers or whatever, it was always ranged. Or like something they could do from a distance, or something that they could just like come in and like knock someone out. Like there wasn't something where they actually had to like stand and fight in like a brawl, because it wasn't okay like societally to be drawing a woman getting the shit kicked out of her in a comic. And so like that, and it does also come from like people believing that like all women are weaker than all men, right? Like like no single woman could be stronger than the weakest man, which is like completely false. But like you can, therefore, like the woman always has to be not melee combat.
Yeah.
And so if you want to have like a badass warrior woman, they usually end up being like a ranged fighter or like a sorcerer or like whatever, like something from a distance. And I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
And one other thing about the comics is they also said, and in comics, if you have an archer, you can have them in like poses.
Yes.
And lighter armor. So
yes, you can have their boobs out and their butt facing the camera as they draw the bow.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. It's really important.
Yeah. So some genuinely interesting stuff and some kind of demoralizing stuff to read about.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's what PETA meant when he said that she has no idea the effect she can have. She's just doing.
How can you see her
comic
boobs
book
and
poses
her
all
butt
over the place?
Yeah,
Whoa.
at the same time. That's crazy.
Capital people are gonna love it.
Yeah. Katniss invented the Hawkeye Initiative.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
that's
and then I was like, even here, you know, like it was probably one of the earliest times you had the main character being this like grouchy, cranky, not very charismatic female archer. Like she's still a warrior, you know? And then but then PETA is still gonna be the one doing melee combat because he's wrestling.
Yes, he's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Which again, very complimentary to Katniss's
so true
ranged skills.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're a really good partnership.
Yeah, like almost like they're meant to be together.
Wow,
right?
almost.
Whoa,
that's
almost.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
If only they were allowed to fight together in this Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad, isn't it?
It's too bad that there like isn't a rule that two tributes from the same district could win together.
Yeah.
That would make this really interesting.
That would make it so interesting.
Yeah. But alas.
Spoilers.
But yeah, they go to training. I felt a little silly because in this chapter it says there's 3 days of training, and I was like fully convinced that training was like 2 weeks long. And it is definitely not. It's only 3 days.
Yeah. I also thought it was like 2 weeks, but I guess 3 days makes a little bit more sense because like in 2 weeks you could get really good at something you weren't good at before, but 3 days doesn't really give you enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does seem like the game makers show up to the training and like watch all of the tributes as they train. So I wonder if this like training, because 3 days is not enough to make up for like the lifetime of training that the career districts get.
Yeah.
But it is enough for the game makers whose job it is to put on like a compelling reality program. It gives them a chance to kind of suss out the characters and like see who might be interesting or not in the context of the Hunger Games. So I assume that's primarily what this like training session or training period is for.
Yeah.
For the edit.
Definitely.
I was thinking about that and I was like, this is not something you want to be thinking about. Because I was like, yeah, they probably want to suss out like which people are going to be like not a good competitor, because they'll probably make sure they end up like next to the career district people at the beginning. So at the beginning of the game, they get a bloodbath.
Yeah.
to start, and then they can have the interesting people make it out,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can keep doing the reality TV show. I'm like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god.
Yeah, you're just thinking like a game maker, Sophie. Good
Yeah,
job.
no problem. Great.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure you're happy about that.
Yeah, I was like,
Anyway.
if anyone wanted to start thinking like a game maker, it sure wouldn't be Sophie.
No. No.
Definitely not. That's not correct. But yeah, Haymitch's advice for the training is like, spend all your time together, which we've covered, and don't let anybody see your particular skills. So Katniss's arrow shooting and Peeta's strength until your like private session with the game makers.
But
That's
this made
smart.
me mad.
Oh, why?
Why's that?
Because then she didn't get a chance to try the weapons.
To practice. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then she ends up duffing it once she gets in there.
I don't
'cause
think
Yeah.
she
she's
duffed
used
it.
to like homemade what?
Yeah. I was like,
Well,
I
she
don't think
doesn't
she
nail her
duffed it
first
in the end.
shot.
Well,
Okay,
no,
but yeah.
the first shot, but like
Yeah.
she gets it afterwards. But if she had been able to at least just shoot it once or twice in
Yeah.
training,
Yeah.
then like you kind of know what you're dealing with, because all she's ever worked with is homemade bows and arrows, which are obviously going to be different than like military grade
Professionally, yeah.
professional
Yeah.
bows and arrows that the Capitol has.
Yeah.
So like, no, Haymitch gave them bad advice. Even like with Peeta and his weightlifting, like that one's a little bit easier because like, well,
How
a weight is a
different-
weight, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like still, like what if it's like it's like a big weight and you don't know how to hold it properly, and like that's gonna take some time to figure out. So then you waste your whole private evaluation trying to figure out how to hold it, and then you don't actually end up lifting it, and then you just look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I think also, like, they basically had time to try everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if
Seems.
the career districts might have been like, okay, so the girl from District 12 didn't touch a bow but did everything else. The guy from District 12 didn't pick anything up but did everything else. So maybe they're good at those things,
Yeah.
you know?
I wonder if anybody was keeping that close to track, though. Because for each tribute, there's 23 other tributes.
Right.
Like, surely they can't possibly keep that good a track of what everyone else is
Yeah,
doing.
and they're probably just keeping an eye on each other, right? The career
Yeah.
districts. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, to Sam's point, I always used to wonder why, because like the whole point of archery is your accuracy and your precision, and she could have practiced by just like aiming at something that wasn't like the bullseye.
Yeah, and just done bad.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and like intentionally doing bad. So
And then got to her thing and been like, haha, suckers. And I've actually
Yeah.
spent the last 3 days learning how to master this weapon.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
granted, the show factor of like shooting an arrow through the apple and the iconic bow and everything, like,
yeah, like it needed to happen
iconic.
for the plot.
Yeah.
but-
But I want it noted that Haymitch's advice was bad.
Yeah. She
Mhm.
could have just shot one arrow and it could have been through the apple and the roast boar
Exactly.
instead of
Yeah.
27 other ones.
yeah, I think the advice of don't let the other tributes know what you're good at is good.
Yes.
The advice of don't touch it
Yeah.
until you need to perform, maybe not so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, fake it a little bit, but like, do assess how holding an actual bow is going to make a difference between your homemade,
Yeah.
like, wooden thing that your dad made you.
I mean,
Mhm.
arguably, she's like 14. How old is she? I always forget.
She's
16.
16. Okay. She's 16. If the others were paying attention, like, arguably she would look very comfortable, like, picking up a bow, handling a bow, drawing
true.
it. You know, like, I can kind of see the argument that, like, don't even go near them because you're 16 and can't hide that kind of thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, and Katniss like can't.
She doesn't
Hide
care enough to
things.
hide it, you know?
Yeah, she's not very sneaky.
Yeah.
Like I am imagining Katniss trying to pretend that she doesn't know how to use a bow, and I feel like it would not be very convincing.
Yeah. She'd, like, drop it and be like, oops.
She'd be like, "Oh, do I put the arrow towards me?"
Yeah.
Or...
She's like, I fooled them all.
Haha,
I
Nailed
got
it.
him.
And Peeta's over there like, oh my god.
It's like, she did that
No.
and then shot a bullseye. Like, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. She shot a bullseye with the bow upside down.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, haha.
Damn.
I
I'm
did
so
it wrong.
silly.
It's like, girl.
Yeah. She would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then they have a painful lunch.
Yeah,
They
really
have to
awkward
try
lunch.
and make conversation for days and days.
Honestly, relatable.
The
Yeah.
most awkward small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Katniss talking about trying to animate her face as she tells the story.
Too
It's
real.
like, yeah.
Normal brain.
Normal brain. And Peeta is just good at
Yeah. She's
all of
like,
this.
he's good at pretending. And it's like, I don't think he's pretending. I think he's
Yeah.
just enjoying
I
himself.
think he's just sociable.
Yeah. I think he just likes talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Katniss starts to like talking to him and gets confused about it. And is
Yeah.
like, don't talk to me in private.
Actually, don't talk to me ever.
I
unless
felt
we're on
so
TV.
bad for Peeta in that moment because you
Yeah.
could just like feel the like, geez, okay, like the,
Yeah,
like
right?
the exasperation of like, I'm literally just trying to be nice. Like, what is
Yeah.
wrong with you? But
Yeah.
like, I also get Katniss because I would be Katniss because I'd be like, no, stop this, go away. I can't emotionally connect to you.
In
Like,
3 days,
yeah.
I'm going to have to shoot you with an arrow. Like, stop
yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah. Like, go away.
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. And Peter reveals in this chapter that during his like family goodbyes, when his mom came to see
yeah.
him, she said that District 12 might finally have a victor because she is a survivor.
Yeah.
So
Katniss.
Yeah.
Peeta's mom tells Peeta that Katniss is going to win, which is
Yep.
like,
Cool.
his mom sucks.
His mom sucks so bad. Why does his dad
my
not
God.
suck? I think.
Right?
And then his
like
mom
his dad
does
seems
suck.
chill.
Yeah.
Again, like, it's kind of reversing the roles, right? Because you don't
Yeah.
really read about moms being shitty in books, but you do read
Yeah.
a lot about dads being shitty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the
Or it's usually
overbearing
both.
mom and the
Or
like
both,
yeah.
yeah.
overly passive non-participant dad is like a pretty common trope.
Okay,
I
that's
guess
fair.
I more meant the, like, physical aspect.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moms are usually more emotionally abusive.
Wow.
Like Peeta's.
Like
Wow.
Peeta's. So true. Wow.
Well, when you put it that way. yeah.
Anyway. Wow.
Anyway.
Anyway, this other child.
Anyway, yeah, Rue.
Yeah, she probably won't come back up at any point, right?
Yeah, she's just here in this one chapter and then nothing else for
And
sure.
then we never see her again. She
We
actually
never see her again.
doesn't go into the Hunger Games. They actually withdraw her. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine.
Yeah, the like sub 70-pound 12-year-old girl who looks like and has a name similar to Katniss's little sister.
Yeah. Who she sacrificed herself to go into the Hunger Games for? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually wild, like, actually wild that it's, like, that it even exists. But 12 to 18,
I know.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
like, it's, like,
Like
That's
what
so
12-year-old?
much.
What? Yeah.
like, a 12-year-old isn't even in high school yet. Like,
12-year-old might not even be in middle school depending on
yeah, depending when they're born.
when
Yeah.
they're born.
Like, and 18? 18
Yeah.
in first year university, depending when they're born.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's like a prepubescent child and just like an adult.
an
Yeah.
adult. Yeah, not a full prefrontal cortex, but like,
But, like,
prefrontal
physically
lobe,
an adult.
that thing. Yeah, but physically.
It
Like,
yeah,
feels
no, it's crazy.
it feels like a trap to say anything along the lines of like, why would you want to watch a 12-year-old fight and die? When I'm like, but would you also? Why would you want to watch an 18-year-old fight and die?
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
but like
it's all, yeah. But it's just like, it's all bad, but it's just like,
Even more bad.
why?
Yeah.
Evil.
yeah. Like I feel like there is a distinction between things that teenagers do and things that children do.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like a bunch of teenagers fighting to the death. It's like, oh yeah, that's just like a piece of media. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you know, We expect this.
Well, yeah.
But then it's like, oh, a bunch of children have to fight to the death. And it's like, oh, that's different.
And somehow
Like, that's bad.
18-year-olds and 12-year-olds together have to fight each other to the death. That's even worse.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, this whole
Yeah.
thing, obviously, is
It's
wild.
all
But,
wild.
like,
Yeah, we're coming in hot here to say that the Hunger Games are bad, actually.
the Hunger Games are bad. Yeah, piping hot take. No one has said this before.
Yeah, but actually,
The Hunger Games are bad.
bad.
Bad. But yeah, like, why would you even... Like, even people in the Capitol, 12-year-olds are so tiny and squishy. Like, why would you even
Yeah.
want to see that? How
They're
could
not gonna
there
do
possibly
well.
be any entertainment in watching a 12-year-old get murdered?
Do you think the entertainment comes from like the moral qualms that the other people have in the Hunger Games from murdering a 12-year-old?
Oh, maybe.
Like it's probably like, wow, can you believe that person just fucking straight up murdered a 12-year-old? Or, wow, did you see that person hesitate? Damn.
That's true. Yeah, they probably enjoy that. As someone who
Yeah.
likes it when my media
Okay, be
hurts
careful.
my feelings.
Yeah, be careful about this
seems-
sentence. Okay, great. Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's like taking that concept to the extreme, right?
Yeah.
It's like people
Well,
like
it's
me and
like-
Sam, we like to read books that make us cry.
Well, it
Yeah.
is
I
like
guess
a...
if we were in the Capitol and
Yeah.
had like no morals and no needs and no like wants that we couldn't fulfill,
Yeah.
maybe you need to get emotional fulfillment from like the most extreme possible source. And that's why they don't view it as anything beyond entertainment. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it
I
is
don't
like
know, man.
an extreme version of the appeal of reality shows, which is like watching people at their worst, and you get to be like, wow,
Yeah.
those people are at their worst.
Wow,
That's crazy. I
you
would never
did
do
not
that.
need to call me out like
I'm-
that.
I'm actually paraphrasing somebody else who was talking about reality TV shows on a podcast I was listening to, where that they said this is what my interest in reality shows is. So,
Yeah, just people behaving badly.
and then you
get
can
to
talk
watch
about
it.
how badly they're behaving. And you're like,
Yeah, you
I
get
wow,
to
like them because I
judge
can
strangers.
turn my brain off.
I would never be like that. This person is too much. Yeah.
I would be like that. I am
I would be like that.
I don't know. There was that 21-year-old.
If
Although I would have done
if
that.
I was on that show at 21, I
Yeah.
would be just as
I would be
infuriating
insane.
as she is. Like,
Yeah.
I would be insane. We're talking about Love Island Australia, for those wondering. And there's a 21-year-old named Gabby who has the biggest boobs I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And it is this whole
Hold on,
girl's
let me Google this.
personality. And she's just so 21. Like,
Yeah, I really feel
exudes
for her.
21-year-old energy. Like, Sophie's maybe watched 30 minutes of the
15,
show
yeah.
max with me. Max. And
Yeah.
like
Oh,
has
no.
already fully assessed this chick.
I-
And I was like,
I
yeah.
feel so bad for her.
I do too, because I do feel like these shows do put people too young. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Like, it should be 25, because this poor girl, when she does hit 30, is now, this is forever,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
ingrained in the world. Like, granted, it'll be forgotten about, and like, it's not going to be relevant to come when she actually hits 30, but like, it's still going to be there.
It'll be there living
So-
rent free in your head. Imagine if she was
Yeah.
12
Yeah,
instead
Yeah.
of 21.
Even more extreme.
I would be so much more insufferable if they put me in something when I was 14. Do you know how annoying I
God.
was as a teenager? Like,
Surely not as annoying as I was.
I was pretty insufferable. I
Well,
was pretty pick
actually,
me.
I was
Actually.
worse. No.
We're all terrible, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm sure.
Nobody doesn't suck when they're 14. Like, let's be
Imagine-
honest.
Do you think the Capitol people are being like, wow, that 12-year-old's so annoying. I hope they die soon.
No,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
know, that actually just gave me
100%.
chills. Like, ew, I
Yeah.
hate that. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you know there's, like,
so
Even if you just look on like short form video, if you see a video of like a dash cam footage of someone getting in a car accident and then they scream and it's a woman, all the comments are like, oh, these fucking women always scream in these situations.
my
Like, I hope they
God.
just die. And that's in real life. So I'm sure when you get the like
Just
12-year-olds
accurate.
who are homesick
Crying.
and scared because they're about to be murdered,
Yeah.
the people watching are like, oh, these kids are so annoying. I hope they get killed in a bloodbath.
I don't want to watch them anymore. Wow.
Ugh.
Great.
Anyway,
I
what
love
a good book we've chosen.
this book. The Hunger Games are bad,
Tired.
actually, still.
They're so bad. The whole thing is bad.
Anyway, let's talk about Flint napping eras.
Okay.
Well, so the only thing we didn't even talk about Rue, we were just like, she's here anyway.
I
We could talk
that's
about her
all that happens with
if
Rue.
she comes
Yeah.
back.
She doesn't even have a line
Yeah, you're right.
in this chapter.
She's just following Katniss around, heartbreakingly.
Yeah, and Katniss is being really emo about it.
Katniss is collecting nice
Understandably.
people. Just
Uh,
Peeta, Rue. Anyway,
the effect that she has is just getting nice people to.
yeah, to follow her around.
Yeah.
I just want, because then the last scene is, like we said, where Katniss tries a bunch of bows, does badly, and then shoots the apple out of the roasted pig's mouth. And I did just want to look up, like, how would Katniss have, what sort of arrows would Katniss have had?
Oh.
Well, because, like, did it say that she made her own arrows?
I can't remember.
In District 12,
Probably.
yes. But
Yeah.
I mean, the ones in the movie are metal, so I assume
Right. Like in
she's
the,
using
Yeah.
similar.
once she's in the games, right?
No, like the ones in the training are also metal, I
Right.
think.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay.
But I couldn't remember if in the book it said but she would have had to make her own arrows, right? Because she wouldn't be given arrows or be able to buy
Yeah.
them, right?
Oh, yeah, like in District 12?
In District
yeah.
12, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no way they
yeah.
would let them have weapons. So she's making her own bows and making her own arrows.
Yes.
And I assume
Yes.
she doesn't have to make them in the Hunger Games, right?
No.
No, but she could. Like, Gale, during their goodbyes, said that, like, if there's no bow, make one.
Make one, yeah.
So she knows how.
Yeah, it is, like, not the fastest thing to, like, make arrows, so it's probably good that she gets them in the
Okay.
actual Hunger Games. But, like, basically, a fun fact that I learned today is that technically flint doesn't exist in North America.
Huh?
So, like, flint arrowheads are, like, what people made for most of human history, right? Like, flint
Yeah.
weapons. And in North
Yeah.
America, flint arrowheads are actually, technically flint is just in Europe and, like, that
What the
area.
fuck?
And so what we have here is actually chert, but they call it flint. But it's not, like, true flint, I think. Yeah.
This is giving me a lot to consider.
I know. I was like, sorry? Because a lot of
Huh?
things are called, like in the name, it will be called, like, something flint. Or, like,
Yeah.
but it's not, like, true flint is from Europe and it's not in North America. As that is what my 15 minutes of looking up flint told me.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. Do. Okay, anyway. That song, you know? Anyway,
Uh-huh.
so in North America, people have been making arrowheads along with in Europe,
Yeah.
where they also made arrowheads out of flint. And so to, like, nap an arrowhead, you have to get, like, a good piece of flint or chert here, and, like, you have to basically nap it perfectly. Like, you have to be really good at flint napping in order to get, like, a balanced arrowhead that you can actually use and into the right shape and not break it. So she would need access to a lot of flint or chert, and which I assume she would have. Like, I can believe it more in District 12. But again, it would, like,
Uh-huh.
take time. But in the Hunger Games, she probably doesn't have that kind of time. That kind of downtime,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can also just make them out of, like, sharpened wood,
Yeah.
which is also an option for Katniss.
Probably be faster.
Yeah, it would be a lot faster. But you don't get, like, you wouldn't be able to hunt big things very well.
Okay.
So you would need, like, you'd be able to hunt the squirrels, like, the small stuff, but if she was trying to hunt something bigger, like, you really kind of want something stronger at the tip. But then you also need glue or, like, hide to bind it. You need feathers to make arrows. So
Right.
there's, like, a lot of components to making arrows. Really the most important thing I wanted to talk about was how North America doesn't actually have true flint, which was crazy
That's
to me.
wild.
That was
Yeah.
This is crazy. So anyway, that's really all I had about arrows. for Katniss. But that's probably what she did. She had to do a lot of steps to make arrows.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
I bet it would be like a lot easier to make them if you could like repurpose stuff. Like there's probably, I don't know, metal pieces or like better bindings or better glue that she can just like use already in District 12.
Yeah.
And she might not have to like hunt for every part to make an arrow. But
Yeah, and that's looking at a picture from the movie, which is not the same as the books.
yeah.
It does look like she has a metal arrowhead somehow. So I wonder
From
why.
from District 12.
Sorry, when she's hunting in District 12.
Well, she would have had to have some sort of, right? Like it would have to.
Yeah, but how did she
Bone?
get them now?
I don't know.
Yeah, like
Is
I
it
would assume in the
coal?
movie they were just like nobody except for this one
Yeah.
person is going to care where she got her arrows. But like it
No.
really doesn't make sense that she would even be able to access metal arrowheads, right? Because they are
Interesting.
a weapon.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Mm.
if you had something roughly the right shape, you could like heat it up yourself and like I don't know, but like that would be like soft metal. But
Yeah,
even then you're making weapons in the district, which is not okay.
which is not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why her dad wasn't selling his bows and stuff, we decided.
Yeah.
Or was that canon? Now I can't even remember.
I think that's canon.
I think so too.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that Sam is correct that she should have practiced with a bow and arrow before the game makers because yeah, she's using extremely different everything. Like the arrows are probably
Yeah.
heavier and fly completely differently. Like they're
Mhm.
actually probably completely straight and balanced and she's like, "Whoa, this is crazy."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
And I just think because no one else on the planet would think about this unless you're reading the book in this stupid way, it makes sense. But it would have been fun if there was like a paragraph at some point where she was like, "Oh my god, I'm arrows that are good that I don't have to make myself. This is crazy."
Yeah, I did find it interesting because of like how iconic the scene of Katniss shooting the apple out of the pig's mouth is. I was expecting it to be a bigger deal, but the entire like solitary testing, evaluation, whatever it's called, is one paragraph.
It's one paragraph, yeah.
Yeah.
It just like
Like it
I was
still
like,
works.
oh, we're gonna get like yeah, no, it's still good. And like I need to remember that this is a YA book, so I should be expecting like the fast pacing.
But a lot happened in this one chapter and in
Yeah,
that one paragraph.
So much happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh damn. Already.
I gotta say though, like anytime I read this book, it does make me wish we had more books that were like this still.
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
I feel like even YA books, like, well, I just finished a YA book that was 500 pages that should have been 200. So I'm like,
yeah.
I wish that book was written like this because I just feel like it's like such a problem and I could go on about it. But I do admire what Suzanne Collins did with the Hunger Games because I do appreciate the amount that we get in such a short little package. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it had to be that, like, there had to be a time where there were limits on how long you were allowed to make a YA book.
and I
Right,
think
'cause,
we
like-
should go
Right.
back to that.
And we should go back to it. And also, like, yeah, because, like, it probably also comes into, like, well, it'll start being more expensive to publish this book if it's too
Yeah.
long, you know? So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
keep it under this amount, and you have to be really concise with your writing.
Yep.
Which
Mhm.
I also find very impressive. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's something I'm always really impressed with in middle grade novels as well. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, what the hell? Like, so much happened in like 2 pages, and
Yeah.
like, you did a good job at leaving a lot of it up to my imagination. So I didn't have to, like, you didn't have to write it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like novellas, when you read a good novella,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
yes.
you just told like a whole complex story from start to finish in 100 pages. Like how
Yes.
on earth did you do
Yeah,
that?
it's crazy.
Give me more.
Give me more novellas.
But like don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I love a good like 500-page solid book, but like
Yeah.
I need all of those 500 pages to matter.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't need to read, I ate breakfast, I did this, I went for a run 100 times in a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
fall
for sure.
asleep out of this chapter and I
Like-
wake up into the next one.
Yeah. I fell asleep at the end of the chapter.
We're back at Central Park for the 17th time.
Don't get me even fucking started.
We
I would
gotta go
argue
back to
even
Central
that
Park.
one's not as bad as some of the recent ones
I
I've read,
know.
though.
No,
like-
at least Maximum Ride was quick about it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, at least it was like quick and snappy, so like you could get through it quick. But like,
Yeah.
it's these books that are just like endless now, and it's just like filled with filler, and it's just ugh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it annoys me. Anyways,
Wow. On that
Yeah.
note, should we guess what
Yeah.
happens next?
Yeah.
in the short and concise Hunger Games, where an iconic scene is a single paragraph.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
we're
Oh my
also
gosh.
very short and concise with our
No.
podcasting, so that's why we're gonna guess what happens
It's
next.
Fine. You can tell the state of everyone's mental health by how long the episode is. Anyways, as I stride toward the elevator, I fling my bow to one side and my quiver to the other.
Wow, kind of crazy that they let her just walk away with it, kind
She-
of.
I also
Yeah.
just had that thought. I was like, why do you still have it? You
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, like she clearly shocked them. But surely there should be like guards, you know?
Why is there not a
Oh.
glass wall in
Okay,
between
wait,
them
wait,
and the
wait, wait.
tribute?
Wait,
Well,
wait,
there will be next year.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
True, okay.
But-
What?
wait. Okay,
the
this is
elevator-
confusing.
Goes right to the game maker room, I think.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so she's flinging the bow and the quiver,
Like
in the
as she
game maker
turned her
room.
back on
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Like she didn't like
Oh,
storm
she
off.
doesn't take it up the elevator with
No.
her?
Yeah.
As I stride
Oh.
toward the elevator, I
Toward
fling
the
my bow
elevator.
to one side and my quiver to the other. So she's like
Right,
throwing
okay.
them on like opposite ends of the room, like a whole fuck you moment.
Yeah.
Iconic again.
Iconic.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, I don't even want to try and walk out of here with a weapon.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I think Katniss is gonna leave
Uh-huh.
the game maker room. That's it. That's the only thing that happens in the chapter.
What
Yeah,
what
after
what
all
what
the things that
happens
happened
after the training?
Does she crash out about how PETA's still gonna everyone's gonna betray her? I don't know.
Probably.
What is the purpose of them doing
I
the
don't know.
individual evaluations?
Oh, yes.
Could they possibly have some sort of thing come from it?
They're gonna give them horse racing stats so that people
Yeah.
can bet on them
Yeah.
like horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when you put it that way, God.
At least horse races they don't get killed at the end all the time.
I was like,
Sometimes.
only
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Only sometimes. Okay, and then is this where they become hot and do interviews or something?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if, because like there's a conversation about how Katniss is shot at the game makers and they're going to kill her or whatever. And then, surprise, they don't do that. They give her a rating that I definitely don't remember what it is,
Is it
or
good?
if it's good or not. I
Are
do
we-
not remember.
Okay.
Wait, do you actually not?
No, I do remember.
Is
Okay,
it
I
10
was
out of
like-
10? Is it the highest?
I guess you'll
it's
have
neither
to
of those
see.
things.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great.
But I'm trying to decide if I think the interviews are also in the next chapter, because I feel like that's what's next.
Yeah.
And given how much happened in this
Yeah.
chapter,
That's what I'm
it
thinking.
seems like they could go straight into it. Yeah.
I'm almost like, are they in the Hunger Games at the end? Like, is the end of the next chapter them about to enter the Hunger Games? Maybe.
I think it could be.
It might be.
But do they have to do more training or coaching with Haymitch? I mean,
I
that could
think
happen
it's-
in the next chapter too.
Yeah. I think the only major plot beat that I can recall before they start the games is the interviews. And
Yeah.
Katniss and PETA have like a little chat on the roof after the interviews. I remember that.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right that it could just be one or two more chapters before they're in the games.
In the games. Yeah.
I want to
wow.
watch this movie now.
No, you can't. We're not done the book
Sorry.
yet.
It was like, I'm not a capital citizen and I don't want to watch this. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. No, I was like looking at I have the book open in my e-reader on my computer, and I'm like, we're like a third of the way into the book. They gotta get in the Hunger Games pretty
Oh, yeah.
soon.
Surely,
Surely the next
yeah.
chapter.
This is chapter 7, so by chapter 10, for sure.
Yeah. I think there's a chance that it's like they're on the roof and they're like, well, tomorrow we enter the arena or something at the end of this next chapter. Anyway, that's my guess.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good guess.
Great. Wow, fantastic. That might be the best guess we've ever made on this show.
Wow.
The most confidence. Great. On that note, should we talk about what else we're reading?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said on that note. There was no note to bring us into it. But anyway, the next thing we do is talk about what books we're reading. I forget if I said I've read both The Mimicking of Known Successes and The Imposition of Unnecessary Obstacles, both by Malka and Older. They're good. I really like them. It's like, what if Sherlock Holmes and Watson were lesbians in space?
Nice.
And I am having a great time with the quote-unquote cozy murder mystery where
Yep.
people get murdered, but it's still somehow cozy. When we were talking about novellas a minute ago, I was like, these were some that I really felt like they do not take any time to explain like certain words or concepts that you can pick up from context clues, and you just have to figure it out yourself. And I really think that's like a neat way to write a
That's cool.
sci-fi future, like speculative future novel where like you just gotta guess. You just kind of got to imagine what that means in the world, right? Like they say like, oh, we're going on the rail car around the rings. And it's like, okay, you just kind of have to imagine what the rings look like. Like they don't really describe them, which I think is fun, you know?
Yeah.
Put your imagination to work while you're reading a book. That's what I like to do. Yeah. What else am I? Oh, I picked up the book that was our November book club book, The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. And I read another chunk of it. I'm doing great.
Nice.
That's not hypothetically if we were recording in advance. I'm not that far out of November for reading this book.
Yeah.
And I did actually pick up The Secret History.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, did you? You're
I
gonna
read-
hate it.
I don't think you'll like it at all.
I read 2 pages and then put it down and then picked up the Alex E. Harrow book again. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll I have it on a 7-day loan. Maybe I'll read more of it, but I might.
You
I'm gonna
won't.
give it
No,
a brief effort and then put it down again, probably.
that's allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Other people are allowed to DNF books, just not me.
just not you. Yeah, and I haven't really been listening to audiobooks because I can't really with the work I'm doing. But I said I finished Wearing the Lion by John Wiswell, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Great. That's all I've been reading. What about you guys?
I somehow managed to finish our December book club book already, and
Hell yeah.
so I read The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year, which was fun. It wasn't the worst Christmas rom-com I've ever read, but
For the
It was
show, even.
what's that?
Was it the worst for not even the worst for the show? So maybe better than our previous attempts.
I think so. I
Great.
could definitely see like issues with it. Like there's like annoying things, but the thing is if you're a connoisseur of the Hallmark Christmas movie,
Sure.
you can look past some of the stupid things because
Yeah.
the thing is I watched the terrible Netflix Christmas movie of the year,
Snowman
which
one?
was Champagne Problems.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I also made Sophie
that-
watch A Knight's Tale, which is iconic. That one's iconic.
Yeah, it was.
Champagne Problems was just like bad. Like it was
Oh,
really
boy.
bad. So I watched that on like Friday night, and then I read The Most Wonderful Crime in the Year like Saturday and Sunday. And it was better than that. So I felt
Okay.
it was fun. I don't know. It was silly. And so it's fine. But I'll see what everyone else thinks because my opinions are somewhat different sometimes. And then I finally made more progress in Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent, which is very good. I am reading Brimstone by Callie Hart, which is the sequel to the very popular Quicksilver. And I don't know why I'm reading this because I don't care when the established couple is established and just fucking rampantly throughout the second book.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was hoping for some book 2 magic. There is no magic.
Dang.
But there is a lot of sex.
They tricked
and
you.
Then it did. Listen, I had to try because you never know what these authors could pull. But like,
It's true.
I think again, if the couple is like established and fine and like there's very little conflict by the end of book 1, I don't really have any stakes in book 2 unless the plot is something that's like really, really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the plot in this is like I'm just bored.
A good
like,
place to be.
I like the one side character better. Like, give me more Carrie and Swift, give me less of everyone else. Then I would want to keep reading. But like I don't know. It's just weak.
Dang.
And then I don't know why I started reading this, but I picked it up from the library. It's called Your Knife, My Heart by K.M. Moranova. And it's like a dystopian dark romance. Don't ask. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Like,
me
you've
too.
heard about the books that I talk about sometimes.
I don't even know where this one came from. It just kept getting marketed to me. And then I was like,
Correctly, apparently.
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like it though, because I don't normally like dark romance. Like it depends how it's done. But this
Sure.
one's about like a super soldier who keeps killing his partners and some chick that was like an assassin for her mafia dad. And then they're like in a prison together. It's weird. I don't know, man. I can't explain it. But it's fun.
Wow.
It's fine. I'm fine.
It's fine.
Are you having a good time?
It's not bad, yeah.
Great.
Okay.
That's anyways.
Okay.
I feel like I've been
that's
talking
good.
for like 20 minutes. Hannah, it's your turn.
I
Go,
feel like it
Hannah.
was a regular amount.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I finished all the books I think I mentioned last time, and then I read Pretty Furious by E.K. Johnston and listened to The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare because I'm still in this hole.
Yeah.
And so I have started new books. I've started listening to The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year also. And yeah, so far it seems better than our usual holiday rom-com choice. But
I think it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that bar is pretty low, but it is passing. So that's good. It's giving me, I'm about like 33, I think, % of the way through. It's giving me Great Big Beautiful Life a bit so far.
Yeah. But it also gives me like, did you watch the Knives Out movies?
No.
Okay, Sophie has though. It
you
gives me
have my
those kind of
interest.
vibes. Yeah, it gives me. That's what I thought when I was reading. It gives me Great Big Beautiful Life, like Evelyn Hugo style thing with like some Knives Out.
Yeah.
I love Knives Out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, having a fun time. And then I have started reading The Halifax Explosion by Ken Cuthbertson.
Yeah.
Which is about the Halifax explosion.
Okay, interesting.
So having a good time with that.
Did you know
And
that book
Tales-
has the Halifax explosion in it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually. We've talked about it.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I've gotten to that part yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I knew that.
Interesting. Carry on.
And I'm also reading. Well, I've read one chapter of Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare.
One of us.
Yeah.
Who's the
Speaking...
us?
Me.
Not me.
I don't remember what
us, me and
Shadowhunter
Sam.
fans were called. Shadowhunters?
Shadowhunters?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
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 It's about Simon, which I appreciate.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, speaking about YA books that are too long for their own good, all of the Cassandra Clare ones.
Which is again why I never read any of the companion novels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I finished Clockwork Princess. I can't remember if I had finished that last time or not. And I was like, this would have been good if it was like 100 pages shorter or perhaps more.
That one I will forgive. I would read that one if it was 1,000 pages.
That's fair.
But some of her later books, yes, shorten, less
Yeah.
characters, let's condense this a little bit.
Yeah. Bring back YA less than 400 pages, please.
Yeah, please.
Yep. Anyway, when you hear this in January of 2026, perhaps we will be reading our January Midlight Book Club book, which is The Favorites by Lane Fargo.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which,
Maybe.
hell yeah.
We did really well this
Maybe.
year with reading book club books, so maybe.
We all read every single one in the correct month, and that is a rock
I
fact.
only missed 3. And
Like,
I do have
yeah.
intentions of reading the Witches one. I don't think I'm
Yeah.
going to go back to Black Tongue Thief or Red Shirts.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Did you finish the
Yeah.
Traitor Bearer Cormorant? No,
Nope,
you
never
DNF'd
mind,
it.
that's
Okay.
fine.
I was
gave
like-
that one a valiant effort.
Yeah, you gave that one a valiant effort, and that counts.
I got through 40%, I think, before I DNF'd.
There you go.
I only got to 15% on the other 2. And I told myself I would come back to them, and I have not.
That's how you
Yeah.
get yourself to DNF them. You tell them you'll finish them
Yeah.
later, and then you forget about them. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I
exactly.
do it.
Yeah.
Wow, perfect. Yeah. Anyway,
Great.
uh,
There's still time, technically, for us
there's still time.
to finish all these books this year.
Listen, I fully intend on reading them all at some point.
Yeah.
Just some of them I haven't started yet.
Great.
Because we're too ambitious with our genres this
We
year.
picked a lot of big books
We picked a lot of big books.
because they were all on our TBRs because they were so big and we didn't want to read them.
Yeah.
Well, because we like big books, but
We cannot lie, but
we cannot lie.
we cannot finish
sometimes-
them either.
Yeah, sometimes those shorter books you can't deny.
Yep. Okay,
Anyway.
end the podcast. Hurry up.
Anyway, if you liked this chapter of
Oh.
Midlight Crisis, that's nice of you. Please consider rating and reviewing us on Spotify or your podcatcher of choice. You can talk to us and find fun-related content on social media. We are at Midlight Pod on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, and Blue Sky. And all chapters of the show thus far are available on our website, midlightpod.podbean.com, and on YouTube.
And me, after trying to tell a joke on the podcast. Okay, now laugh as if I said something funny.
I'm not even joking. I've edited laughs in after people say something and the joke gets missed by everyone else. I will move laughs
Really?
around sometimes.
I haven't done that.
Yeah, I was like, you're nicer than me. I just cut it.